How is it going? When I look at my YouTube homepage, it feels like I still just moved in and it's still summer, but the truth is, as you can see with the beanie on my head, it is now winter. It is cold here in Toronto. It is very cold. We actually got our first and second snowfalls earlier this week. It's all since melted, but yeah, it is not warm here anymore. So what have I been up to? Just to give a quick recap. I recently moved into my own apartment, so this is my first time actually putting my name as the only name on a lease. So I'm living alone. This is the space. This is the studio. I was worried at first about being lonely, but I don't really feel it. I actually quite enjoy having all of this space. And right now, I'm actually in my living room, which I've just converted into my home office for the business. And it's really nice because for the first time ever in my life, my desk and my office workspace, my studio, is not right next to my bed. I actually need to look at my camera roll to see what else has gone on since the last time I uploaded. A lot of my time has been spent trying to build out the studio space, just trying to make sure that it feels homey, feels like me, feels creative. As you might have seen in the last video, I also went to San Francisco. That was my first time in California. I loved it. San Francisco is such a nice place. And then right before that, I was also in Vancouver for some work. I also love Vancouver. Fun fact, if you don't know, this channel, well, the rebirth of this channel in 2024 kind of started in Vancouver. That was like 2 years ago now. Crazy how time flies. After that, came back to Toronto, got straight to work. My mom came to visit, then my girlfriend came to visit. I also bought a new camera, which you guys are seeing right now. This is my old camera. My new one actually looks exactly the same. This is a Sony a6700. I'm right now shooting on a Sony ZV-E1, but I actually don't have a lens for this camera just yet. I'm using my friend's right now. So I think I'm actually gonna pull up to the camera store today and go check out some lenses. It is Black Friday weekend, so I'm hoping there's some deals. So right now I'm actually gonna go meet up with a friend for lunch. We were supposed to do coffee, but we both woke up late, which pretty much brings us to now. It is so cold. Alright gang, ended up being out way longer than I expected, and with how winter is in Toronto, it is completely dark outside now. Come this time every single year, I always forget how dark it actually gets outside, and it just hits me like a truck, and I'm reminded how, wow, the next like 6 months are just gonna be in the dark, especially if you're not waking up and maximizing your day and like getting up as soon as the sun rises. So I did pick up a new lens, and I ended up going for the exact same one that my buddy let me borrow. So this right here, $2,000 later. It's kind of, it always, dude, it's so crazy how expensive this stuff gets, but write it off, business expense. Truthfully, I really wanted the Sigma 24-70, but it's a lot heavier, and 24 millimeters is not wide enough to vlog at all. Like this right now is my 11 millimeter lens, and I know there's like a crazy vignette. Oh, wow, I can't even reach the vignette. But it's kind of a vibe, and if I really wanted to, I could zoom back in and get like a normal vlogging angle, and this is still super wide, so this is really good. But 24 millimeters is not really wide enough for vlogging. It is great for all other types of work, but it's not enough for vlogging. And because I mainly do YouTube, obviously vlogging is very important to me. So truthfully, I'm not really sure if this was the right purchase for me, but for now, I'm gonna test it out, and if it is the wrong choice, I'll just sell it or return it or something. Take a bit of a loss, but at least I'll be certain. Next few hours, I'm gonna lock in, do some work, and then cook, head to the gym, probably relax for a bit, and call it a day. Huge news. I just finished my first bag of rice in the new apartment. First of very many, I presume. I actually should have just bought the larger bag. I only got 8 kilograms, and that lasted me 2 months. When I cook, I basically specifically only cook Asian food, just because that's what I like to eat. So I'm obviously burning through a ton of rice these days. When I first moved out for university, I didn't really know how to cook very well, but I quickly realized that if I wanted to be an adult and survive, I would have to figure it out. I was lucky enough that when I moved out, my family gifted me this wok right here. This is like a legit wok, and I have basically exclusively been using this for the last few years. But I had this theory that you really only need 2 woks to survive, and that I could pretty much cook everything that I ever would need to in 2 woks. And I'm proud to say that that theory is legit. I've been able to cook all of my favorite dishes in just 2 woks. One is a more traditional one, and one is a non-stick. So the non-stick takes care of things like eggs. To be honest, eggs is really the only thing that I cook that requires non-stick. Everything else can happen in both. Like I can boil water in both, I can cook meat in both. I can stir fry in both. I can do everything in both. So personally, I'm very proud that I've gotten myself to that point. My rice is almost done, so I'm gonna get to cooking now. I would like to film, but I'm on like 1 HP and I'm starving and I need to eat. I don't even know how it gets so messy every single day. I feel like I just exist here and it just gets messy. But every single morning when I wake up, the first thing I do is clean, because I actually feel like I can't start my day and do meaningful work unless my workspace is clean. Specifically like this area and like my desk. Like this needs to be clean or else I'm not gonna be able to get meaningful work done. Like if I'm gonna sit down and edit for 10 hours, I need to make sure that this area is clean. So I've been on my home improvement arc here in the new apartment, and I have this blank wall right here that I wasn't really sure what to do with, but then I noticed a problem in my daily life and it gave me an idea. You see, for the longest time, I used a Windows computer. That was what I did all of my work on. Actually, it was my gaming computer, but I sold it over the summer and fully switched over to Mac. But there was one feature that I really missed coming from Windows, was that when I clicked in the Windows taskbar, I could instantly pull up a calendar view. For some reason on Mac OS, that's not a feature built in, and I had to go download something to do it, but the app wasn't actually that good, so I realized I needed a better solution, which brings me to what's in this box and what I'm gonna do with this wall. Especially with the new year right around the corner, I feel like this makes perfect sense. And you know, this might not be like the most budget-friendly solution. This definitely costs a lot more than a free widget that I added to my desktop. But I think this kind of solves two problems: that blank wall and also my calendar issue. You've probably seen this calendar so many times before. I feel like it's pretty popular. I know a lot of my favorite YouTubers have them in their apartments. So that's kind of where I got the idea. I just think it looks really cool. And fun fact, actually, the designer who made this calendar is the same guy who designed all the New York City MTA subway signs. And I feel like when you look at this, the font, just the spacing, everything, you can tell.
In the city, remember you used to drive a Yukon. I pick up whenever you call. In the parking lot in Tucson, like, are you with me? In the Phantom with the roof gone. I pull up like Jimmy Neutron. I can help you get a move on, like you haul. And I know you like to go slow, but we could go faster. Tell me the password. Slide city, you know what that means. I'm coming up on you quickly. I bring nice things. Slide city.
Robin is sending me his drone footage.
Whoa.
So all the drone footage that you saw at the beginning of the video is actually his, not mine. It's because he has a license. I'm too scared of flying it here. Ever since the Chicago incident, I'm scared.
Wait, what was the?
Did I tell you?
No.
I was flying my drone in Chicago and the Secret Service like took my ID.
Oh.
I told you this.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So ever since then, I haven't flown my drone in the city.
I mean, downtown Toronto is fine. Like,
Yeah.
For legal purpose, I'm flying a micro drone that's under 249
grams. Yeah.
So that's legal, bro. For all the audience, for the IRCC watching this, it's legal.
It's legal.
Yeah.
But he's hooking it up.
Yeah. A flight balance 336.
Go slow, but we could go faster. Tell me the password. Slide city.
Heading to the gym now, later than normal, but I need to get this workout in because I've been sitting on my desk all day.
Nice things.